Hello there, YouTube. Couwen here, coming right back at you with a brand new video. And this is my 2020 New Year special. Now, I should note here that I did a New Year special in my last video. However, that video, for whatever reason that I don't in particularly know, was a year ahead. I don't really know how that happened. I don't know how it's even possible, but my last New Year's special was a year ahead of schedule. It was a year ahead. I was a year ahead. I wasn't a year late. I was a year ahead. So this year, I'm going to try it again. And hopefully, I'm not ahead this time. So, with that being said, this is the 2020 New Year's special. So long 2020 and hello 2021. And let's get started with big time events. And our first big time event, in no particular order, was the solar eclipse. Now, this solar eclipse passed over parts of Mexico, the United States, and Canada. Now, I should state here that I actually got to witness this full solar eclipse in person. And I will say it was completely beautiful. And it was worth getting the dot that I still see in my vision till this day. Now, with that being said, our next subject here is Donald J. Trump, who was arrested or convicted of 34 felonies while he was in office. Now, if you don't know, Donald Trump is the United States president, and he was convicted of 34 felonies while in office. So he is the first U.S. president to be convicted of 34 felonies in office. And this was all while he was running for his second term. And so he won after being convicted of 34 felonies as a U.S. president. And he's our president again, and he's still our president. So yeah, that happened this year. I don't want to get too political, so let's move on to our next subject here. Our next subject is the boat that ran into this bridge. Now, if you don't know, this is the Francis Key Bridge, and this cargo ship was at the docking port here, whatever you call it, the port, and it ran into this bridge, and it was fairly big news. Because it delayed a few shipping things. Like, you got to think this is all product here. And all that product is delayed because of this. Anyway, moving on. We have the Game Awards, hosted by Jeff Keighley. Now, the only reason why I'm really including the Game Awards here, the Game Awards I do believe happen every year. I don't really watch them in particular. But this Game Award this year, a lot of people, for whatever reason, thought that Half-Life 3 was going to be announced at this ceremony. Now, I should state here that I myself made I claimed that Half-Life 3 was released in my last video. Now, that was a joke. That was a gag. I know. That was a gag. That was the only joke in that video. I'm sorry. But Jeff here, he knew about people wanting Half-Life 3, and he knew that people were looking forward to it at this event for whatever reason they were. And he kind of took advantage of this, but with his sentence structure. Now, whenever he would announce a new game, he would just hype the fuck out of it. He would have these tears coming down. He would I wouldn't be surprised if he had an onion in his pocket and he just had these tears coming down. You'd think a family member died with how he was announcing some of this crap. Like, he would be like, "Oh, we've been waiting a really long time for this sci-fi genre game to come out. We've been waiting a really long time, and here it is. Angry Birds 12." You know, and a lot of people were very disappointed by this, but it was heavily talked about in particular. I mean, I don't it's kind of funny, honestly. I thought it was a little funny. It was a bit funny. It was a bit humorous, you know. Up next, we have the Paris Olympics were this year. The Paris Olympics happened right there. There's the Eiffel Tower. Um, and yeah, the Olympics were held in Paris, which oddly enough brings us to our next subject, and you'll see why. I'm sure you can guess why. It brings us to our next subject, our next segment here, which is memes and internet culture. Now, I should note here that my last video, I just had it as memes. You can't really make that much content off of only memes. You'll see I have a few just straight up memes in here later on, and I don't really have that much to say about them, really. So I included internet culture. It goes hand in hand with memes, in my opinion. Um, with that being said, the reason why I said the segment here was influenced by the Paris Olympics, or would be a good segue from the Paris Olympics, is because of this man right here. This is Yusuf Dikek. Now, Yusuf Dikek is a Turkish Olympic pistol sharpshooter who is in the sharpshooting segment of the Olympic Games. And he is memed on not because people are making fun of him, but they were calling him basically a badass. They were calling him a badass, you know. And that's because the other athletes of this game wore stuff like this Google Glass looking goggle thing with a tag in her eye here. I don't know what that is. But yeah, most of them wore stuff like this. I'm pretty sure one came out with like an Iron Man suit. The other one had like a Gundam, a full-on Gundam. One had like a skeleton. They had like a cyber skeleton. One was literally the Terminator. And then you got this dude who just walks out, middle-aged looking dad type, just picks up the gun and gets the fucking silver medal. He gets the silver medal. Like, holy shit. This dude with no crutches, no hyper no Cybertruck technology, super tech, comes out, just gets the silver medal at the Olympics. Now, if that isn't badass, I don't know what is. Now, this next person is memed on for other reasons, and I think you already know who she is. It's Rachel Gunn, otherwise known as Ray Gunn. Now, Ray Gunn here was an Australian Olympic breakdancer, part of the new breakdancing segment of the Olympics. And I think it's shortly lived because of her. I'm not. Don't quote me on this. Again, don't quote me. But I don't think the breakdancing segment is going to be at the next games because of this particular situation. Now, Ray Gunn here decided to go out and bust out her own little moves here. Right here, she's doing the Scooby-Doo tiptoe, and famously known from the Hanna-Barbera specials of old. Down here, she's doing the wipe the ankle, do the stinky face look, like she just smelled a fucking turd or some shit. And she's like, oof, woof. And right here, she's doing the head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Grabbing those toesies pretty good there, Ray. And it should be noted that she has recently been suing people who've been talking about her and making fun of her. With that being said, she is the second coming of Christ, and these judges behind her don't know shit, and they should be bowing down and kissing her feet. Now, Nikocado Avocado, he was 2 steps ahead. Well, I was only 1 year ahead on my video for whatever reason. He was 2 steps ahead on his weight loss. Now, if you don't know who Nikocado Avocado is, he was a famous mukbang artist, or mukbang YouTuber, if you will. And if you don't know what that is, you're lucky, because a mukbang artist is someone who just gorges themselves in front of a camera, just gorges themselves on mountains and piles of just slop and food and just I'm pretty sure I would not be surprised if there was a video of him going up on his roof and just with a shovel and just digging out his gutters and eating the slop up, eating the bugs and all the slop, just eating it live on camera. I would not be surprised by that. But lo and behold, he lost weight. He pre-recorded some mukbang videos and just while he was uploading those pre-recorded videos, he was losing weight. And so this year he released a video of himself skinny or in shape or whatever you will here. And he stated he was 2 steps ahead. 2 steps ahead. So yeah, Nick Nicocado lost weight. Yeah, that happened. Up next we have Oppenheimer was a nuked the Oscars. Oppenheimer nuked the Oscars. You would have thought he was there with how much of a nuke was set off at the Oscars. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna put the Barbenheimer part here, but that was last year, so I guess it just won a lot of awards at the Oscars. So yeah, Oppenheimer won awards at the Oscars. I'm not gonna get political about it. I don't want to get political, but I don't know. Something doesn't really seem right about a dude who invented the nuclear bomb. A movie being made about him going on to get a lot of awards. I don't know. I'm not gonna get political. I'm not. Blah, 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 blah. All right. Next up, we have Boogie 2988. Boogie 2988 here. If you don't know who he is, you are lucky as well. He was basically, imagine the poster child of internet influencers of the early 2000s. He was this little he was a do-gooder on the interwebs, like he could do no wrong. And then he came out with this persona, this comedic persona where he was basically a jerk and was like just arrogant, just mean, but it was a comedic act. It was a character he's playing, right? Turns out that character was actually him. And as the years went on, as decades went on, his true form came out, and he got cancer. He had cancer, and he was asking for money for it to help him with this cancer that he had. And turns out this year, he was faking it. He was faking his cancer. He faked cancer. Boogie faked cancer. Yeah, just I want you to take note of his head here. This is his head. Half his head is a neck beard. I just want you to take note of that. May he burn in hell. All right, up next we have that feeling when knee surgery is tomorrow. Now, I don't really understand this meme. Humor is subjective, but I don't get this meme. Like, why is it the Illumination's Grinch? Why is he blue? Why does it say that feeling when knee surgery's tomorrow? Is he getting knee surgery tomorrow? Is he happy about it? Or is he the one giving knee surgery? Is he the doctor? I don't understand. It's kind of on par with if you don't mind me doing this here, the put it on my purple Tim's meme. I like to call it the Der Plant effect. If you get that reference, I applaud you. Der Plant, But yeah, it's just one of those memes, like E. Remember E? E. But anyways, up next is I'm pretty sure this was called the Chill Dude or the Chill Dog, either one. But yeah, this was a more comprehensive meme, more relatable meme. Like, he's just chill, and it's like a reactionary image, Some people made a few videos about him. When they would give him a voice, they'd kind of give him like a Brian Griffin voice, like, "Hey Peter, I'm writing a book, Peter. I'm writing a book." That's more like John Swanson, Joe Swanson. But yeah, you get it. He's just a chill dude, you know. But yeah, that was 2020. That was 2020. 2020. I can't type. 2020. Hey, 2020. It wasn't that bad of a year. It was all right. It had its ups and downs, but overall was not a bad year. The world keeps spinning, lives keep going on, people keep walking, babies keep being born, people keep dying. The world goes on. Nothing really too big happened, you know. 2020 wasn't that crazy of a year. I think we can all agree upon that. 2020 wasn't that crazy. But yeah, oh wait, yeah. Here's the last thing here. So long, 2024. Hello, 2025. Um, so long, 2024. Hello. This should say. Wait a second. Wait, wait. Hold on. Hang on. Um, let me see here. Let me see. I got this says 2020 here, right? Doesn't this say 2020? 20 that's it's I don't know what to say. Guys, I'm sorry. It's been 5 years? 4? No. It's been 5 years. I'm 5 years late. I was What happened? What happened? How I don't remember. Where the fuck am I? What's going on? What is this? What is this? What happened in 21? What happened in 22 and 23 and 24? 2020, right? I'm going to make this smaller. Make it smaller. States, United States, All right. What is COVID-19? What is COVID-19? COVID-19. What the fuck? What the fuck? Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Joe Biden was our president. Joe Biden was our president. 2021, he was our president. I don't remember this. I thought it was Trump the whole time. I mean, not that I care, really. But I thought, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out, but I'm gonna try to start uploading a bit more. I plan on doing. I'm sorry. This is just. I'm gonna try to figure some things out. I don't really know what this AI stuff is. It's kind of. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm looking at my other monitor here. Holy. We're in the future, man. It's been 5 years. We're in the future. What is. There's AI generated. Oh my god. What? Ew! Oh! All right, guys. So, with that being said, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna try to start uploading more videos. I plan on doing like commentary videos now. My original videos were kind of, I don't know what the fuck those were. But I'm gonna try to start doing commentary stuff, maybe some voice acting stuff. I don't know. I'm just gonna try and make some content for you guys, you know. But I'm sorry I'm so late. I'm sorry this took me so long. I think I was like in a cryostasis or some shit. I don't know, man. What's real?